Light on Engineers Day.
Good morning, Honorable Chancellor, Dr. Vikram Singh, Vice Chancellor, Dr. Prasanji, Saxena sir, our respected guest, Singhal sir, our own fellow colleague, Dr. Taluja, all the university dignitaries, office bearers, department heads, and my own students, budding engineers. Today we all are celebrating the Engineers Day to commemorate the day of the birth of ambitious Noida. We all know that he was the iconic person, iconic engineer. We might not be aware of what struggle he has faced during his time. And that gives the potential, the energy to all of us that whatever situations it may be, we can overcome the situation and put our excellence in terms of innovations, in terms of technology, in terms of development. He has worked. Sir, I'm Vesvasaraya, Bharat Ratna, has been awarded, has been recipient of number of awards and accolades. He was basically, he has worked on water reservoir. We all know that. His famous automatic gate on the water reservoir, well, still it is working after so many years. Hydraulic gate. Still, even after so much advancement of technology, we are using the same prototype in different dams. Not only that, today we all, in fact, I have seen a pamphlet of, I think Saxena sir has bought this, where it is written river linking. And there, I do feel, I am not the engineer by profession. I do feel that hydraulic automatic gate and the channelizing of what he adopted. Once Hyderabad was flooded and the Nizam was given the responsibility to ambitious Raya to save the city of Hyderabad. He put his efforts and made the way out. Then after, no flood was there. Flood was there, but there was certain system, the channel was there, which was not affected the city. So sometimes we need to learn, we don't have to search the problem. The problems are around us. If I'm here in the area of Gautam Buddha Nagar, the number of problems, technical problems are existing. Being the engineer, being the budding engineer or aspirants of the engineer profession, can we solve the problems? If we have the innovative brain, definitely we will do that. Few years back, I put up some project in MSME, agro sector branch. It was of 5 crore rupees. And that time I was in Meerut, I took number of problems of nearby my own institute that time. I found that this is the Ganna Pradesh, the bagasse, sugarcane bagasse is quite huge in amount, byproduct. And then I found that the groundwater, because of that Indian lever, the black canal, heavy metals are laden over there, and it is leaching, it is trickling down to the groundwater. And because of that, the heavy metal, cadmium, lead, and other toxic materials are coming through the crops, vegetables, food chain method, and it affects the crowd. And that is why if you find, if you do the survey, you will find from here to Muzaffarnagar, the cancer patients are quite large in number. So I took the challenge, why not to take the remedials of, why not to do some kind of remedials of the groundwater of that area. So the byproduct of bagasse, I made the chemical processing and incineration process, made the carbon active charcoal, and then after carbon active nanoparticle. And because of that substrate, the active charcoal, we made the water purifier system. We all know that carbon is having a tendency to absorb the pollutants, and even it adheres the biological organisms also, like any microorganisms, unicellular or multicellular. So it purified the groundwater, and the water was comparable to the RO system. Usually in our RO system, 70% water we are wasting. Here we are using all the water. So I mean to say, I'm not saying I'm not going to in the deep of whole project. In the same bagasse were used for RO system, I've taken the wheat bran and other things for bakery, and I defended that project to MSME. Earlier, MSME Director General said that we do not have the responsibility to fund any private institution. He categorically said that. I was a little furious. If you are there to choose the innovation of the country, you are going for the Make in India and Made in India policy, the innovation may not come from especially the government sector. It may come from any section of the society. हमने देखा हुआ है when farmers are making certain tools, बहुत सारे ऐसे टूल हैं जो फार्मर्स खुद बनाते हैं to avoid termites or damaging mouse, ठीक है, जो क्रॉप को डैमेज कर सकते हैं उन सबको रिपेल करने के लिए they are making their own indigenous. So they are also the innovator. Why we are not considering them? So my suggestion is to you all, the budding engineers. Let me complete that story. The DG, after my defense, himself came out from his chair and congratulated at the time of defense. I was the 21st applicant. He congratulated me and funded after 15 days. The sanction has come of 5 crore rupees. So we have to put our effort in right direction. Definitely it will come out. Similarly, the situations, it may be adverse. But the solutions have to make by ourselves only, not others. If you see the engineering branch, now these days, engineering, mechanical, it developed form, mechatronics, electronics and mechanical, mechatronics, avionics, all these are. Robotics is also the part of. Even I have seen number of people are working in human system, biomechanics, biomechanical engineering. People are working in the joints. They are giving the assistive device and the prosthetic devices to the amputated patients. Biomedical engineers are working. Genetic engineers are working. So engineers can manipulate anything. If someone says that engineers are the architect of the country, I would say that engineers are the architect of the life. Even if you see Ambishwasariya, he lived for more than 100 years. So somewhere he has engineered his lifestyle also, life cycle also. So I'm not going in deep and details. Wish you a very happy Engineers Day and enjoy yourself. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Now I would like to take this opportunity to introduce our chief guest, respected Shri J.C. Singer. Sir has done Chartered Engineering, Bachelor of Engineering in Civil, Masters of Engineering in Environment, both from IIT Roorkee. Served for 39 years in UP Jal Nigam. Finally, retired working as Chief Engineer Level 1, presently working as Chief Consultant in leading international consultancy. Worked as Senior Consultant in Ministry of Drinking Water and Sanitation, GOI, on a World Bank project post-retirement. His technical expertise includes water supply, wastewater and solid waste management, low-cost sanitation, rainwater harvesting, and urban and rural sanitation. Sir has actively associated with more than a dozen professional and social organizations such as Founder National President and Life Fellow, Institution of Water and Environment, Fellow Institution of Engineers, former council member and Chairman Environmental Engineer Board, Fellow Indian Water Association and former Chairman of IWWA Lucknow Center, and many more. He has honored with number of prestigious awards and accolades by different national and international organizations for outstanding contribution in social and engineering field, including Eminent Engineer Awards from IEI. I welcome you, sir. I would like to request you to address the audience, sir.
Thank you very much. First of all, I will say I am extremely happy to come here, particularly when I saw the infrastructure here and its maintenance. I am pleased a lot. I asked your VC that none of the universities, I am on board of directors of number of universities and institutions, but the maintenance of any other I have not seen to that much. I congratulate the office bearers, the VIPs, the dignitaries of the university, and also the students who are keeping it. I gave a clear content. The distinguished guest of honor, my colleague, my friend, Mr. Y.K. Saxena, a legendary personality, sustainability and governance subordinate advisor, former president Ambuja Cement. But the फाउंडर वाइस चांसलर जब मुझे अभी उन्होंने बताया कि वो तो 10 साल से यहीं पर हैं और उन्होंने इसकी पहली ईंट इन्होंने ही रखी थी यहाँ पे. आई एम हैप्पी टू नो द फाउंडर चांसलर डॉक्टर विक्रम सिंह जी, veteran and pillar of this university, a very extraordinary person जो दूसरों को अच्छा कहे तो उससे ज़्यादा अच्छा कोई नहीं होता. तो a very extraordinary Chancellor Dr. Prasenjit Kumar, the moving force of this national international university. Dynamic registrar Dr. Jainanji, the pivot of this university. A very smart and young director, Mr. Dr. D, who is dedicated to this function. And my friend Mr. Evergreen Fellow, Mr. Srivastava, man behind this today's event. Dear friends, the learned faculty members, the budding young engineers, and everybody who is participating, I give you a folded welcome to all of you. It is indeed a pleasure to be here with you and sharing my views on this subject. I thank you each and everybody of the organizing team who has started the year. I have already said I am too happy to be here. Great, dear friends, after independence in 1990s, we were worried for roti, kapda or makan. In 80s, we were looking for bijli, pani and roads. In 90s, we were after education and health. But with the turn of millennium, we are looking for a sustainable development. And the sustainable development becomes the duty of an engineer and its skill. It is the theme of this day, the skill of an engineer and skill development for rural education. Dear students, our worthy Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji has said in his words of wisdom, the government would devote all its strength to empower the poor and give them strength to fight poverty. But skill development would be accompanied by the spirit of somewhere जैसे, not somewhere जैसे, but somewhere जैसे. तो जो स्किल होगी वही, जिसके पास स्किल होगी वही विजयी होगा, उसी से हमारा नेशन चलना है. Dear friends, we are proud to mention that Sir M.B. Williams was exceptional, limited not only to the technical competence of an engineer as being perceived by today. हम लोग समझते हैं वो खाली एक इंजीनियर थे, लेकिन वो खाली इंजीनियर नहीं थे, उससे बहुत ज़्यादा थे. Sir M.B. was a divine towering personality, possessing the highest quality of a statesman, a visionary, a administration, an economist, and planner who sought the seed and vision of planning commission, which is known as Niti Aayog. Planning commission के उन्हीं के टाइम में उनके द्वारा बनाया जाता है. I would like to tell you that not only Mahatma Gandhi ji, but also the then Prime Minister and other office bearers, the British leaders and others, all was seeking his advice on all important issues. That was the character of that time. जो भी हमारे देश में होता था, सब उनके एडवाइस के बिना नहीं चल रहा है. We do not know our skills as equal. आपको पता होगा कि आपने रामायण में एक सुना होगा कि हमारी अपनी स्किल हमारे ऊपर नहीं पता थी. जामवंती जो थे, उन्होंने जब तक हनुमान जी को ये नहीं बताया कि तुम्हारे अंदर क्या शक्ति है, उन्होंने लंका समुद्र पार करने का सोचा भी नहीं. तो हमको अपनी स्किल का पता होना बहुत जरूरी है. जो स्किल हम पे है उसको हम यूटिलाइज करेंगे तभी हम आगे बढ़ेंगे. An engineer, after researching on oneself with a professional capacity to think and create anything, must have gained self-esteem to actively know the means by skill development. I will recite a Sanskrit law. a very small one. Amantram astram nasti, nasti मूलम न औषधम, आरोग्यम पुरुषा नास्ति दुर्गम। अर्थात मीनिंग ये है इस का शॉर्ट में कि कोई अक्षर नहीं हो सकता है जिसमें कोई मंत्र न लिखा गया। कोई आदमी ऐसी फार्म या सोसाइटी नहीं होती जिसपे कि कोई ऐसा पौधा नहीं होता है जिसपे कोई ना कोई मेडिसिन न बनो। इसी तरह से कोई काम नहीं होता है जो इंजीनियर रेयर इंजीनियर द्वारा न किया जाए। तो दिस इज द इम्पोर्टेंस ऑफ द इंजीनियर। इवन ड्यूरिंग द कोविड टाइम जो भी काम हमारे हुए वे इट इज डन बाय इंजीनियर्स ओनली। इट इज द रेयर caliber of engineer due to which development wheel of the nation kept moving against the heavy odds in the COVID time, made the online classes or offices, power generation, essential services like water supply, health and hygiene, or COVID apparatus for vaccination, or 2G or 5G transmission, or any logistics in hospitals, at other places, rail, roads, or transmission, they all are successfully managed and handled by the engineers. This is the caliber of the engineer. On the auspicious day, I urge the government to compulsory include हमारे जो MB सर MB ने 3 लिखी थी. I urge the government to include them in the curriculum of undergraduate classes. The books are Plant Economy, Restructuring India, and Memory of My Working Life. These are the 3 books. These are the golden books which every student should read. Every faculty member should make should put them on their shelf, and our at least this NIU University should include them in their curriculum. I also urge the government to rename the Niti Aayog as Visvesvaraya Aayog to mark the tribute for him. I also urge this university to name the upcoming incubation center जो कि मुझे बताया गया है कि यहाँ पर कोई incubation center है, वो भी यदि आप डॉक्टर विश्वेश्वरैया के नाम पे रखेंगे तो उनके लिए बहुत बड़ी श्रद्धांजलि होगी। Paying my tribute to the immortal soul of MB on the birth anniversary, I greet all engineers, brothers and sisters with the following 2 lines. मैं एक फेमस शेर की कुछ लाइनें आपके साथ शेयर करना चाहता हूँ। हर खुशी, हर ख्वाहिश आपकी हो पूरी, और मिले खुशियाँ सारे जहाँ की आपको, और मिले सारी खुशियाँ का जहाँ के जान को। घर आप आसमां का एक तारा मांगे, घर आप आसमां का एक तारा मांगे, खुदा दे दे सारा आसमां। I congratulate the organization for very successfully organizing this Engineers Day. Every year, I have learned that every year you are making your best effort to organize it, and I am also happy a lot of I will request, but rather I will seek permission of the administrator. I want to honor the person who is sitting here for his dedication to the Engineer Day. Every year from last 30 years continuously, he is instrumental in organizing this Engineer Day. I am talking of Dr. Paritu Srivastav, of your faculty member. I want चांसलर साहब बैठे कि उनको एक मोमेंट दे के ऑनर करें। ये कहीं भी रह पा रहा था। पहले मैंने इनसे कहा था कि ये इंजीनियर्स डे को जरूर मनाया करें, ये रेगुलर नहीं है।
Visvesvaraya
such an informative and inspiring speech, sir. Now I would like to invite or introduce our guest of honor, Dr. Yogendra Kumar Saxena, sir. Dr. Yogen Saxena sir holds a bachelor degree in biochemical engineering from Harcourt Butler Technological Institute, Kanpur, and a master in fermentation technology from the prestigious University Department of Chemical Technology, Bombay. He has also earned his doctorate in the field of environment management with more than 4 decades of experience in the area of EHS and corporate sustainability. Sir has led the sustainability agenda at leading Indian corporates Tata Power, Jubilant Life Science, Ambuja Cements, as well as multilateral organizations such as United Nations Development Programs and Central Pollution Control Board. A sustainability leader of international repute, Dr. Saxena has been instrumental in several key policy advocacy initiatives and leading a diverse stakeholder base representing business, governments, academia, civil society, etc. His professional association includes membership of various national, international bodies. Dr. Saxena has served as stakeholder council member of the Global Reporting Initiative, the Netherlands, from 2003 to 2008, and also as a member of the G4 Working Group on Governance and Remuneration in 2012 to 13. Sir has also been instrumental in the development and release of the G3 GRI sustainability reporting standards through his active involvement with GRI. Sir has authored 2 books and more than 155 papers in various national, international seminar and conferences. Sir was recently adjudged the CSO of the Year by the Sustainability Outlook at the Parivartan Sustainability Trailblazer Awards 2014. In 2003, the Center for Science and Environment adjudged him as the best environment manager of the nation. Under its green rating project in association with UNDP. Recently, Sir was bestowed with the Mahatma Award 2020 for leadership in sustainability and initiative of Aditya Birla Group. I request you, sir, to address the gathering, sir.
Good afternoon, everybody. Sometimes too much knowledge is also bad. Being a biochemical engineer, I thought maybe it is better. Thankful to Mr. Shingal that I am here. And when Mr. Tuleja called me and I told him, I was not a good student, which is fact. And whenever there is an invitation from any institute, even if I have a fever of 103 or 4 degrees, I will come. And this was my routine. Once I was in Miranda College, Delhi University, and I went with one eye because it was a cataract operation the day before, and I was there. And somehow I don't know, kaise pad gaya, it's God, maybe I think the Ashirwad from parents and the God. In school also I used to sit in the last, and today also I am in the last, so my half job is already over because everybody mentioned very good things. Good thing is that we have some engineers who will be tomorrow's managers, I think, and they are the people who can bring the change which we are trying. So theme of this year Environment Engineers Day, because we are celebrating, is Engineers for Skill Development and Employment in COVID. As a CSR sustainability expert, having
skill development mission. I think this is not our subject to discuss. Our subject is to discuss how to go for better engineers, good in profession, keeping sustainability and sustainable development in mind. When I was a biochemical engineer, there was no job, there was no Kiran Shah Mazumdar, so I changed to environment, I don't know why. So today I am changing my discussion from COVID to, because UNESCO celebrates World Environment Day, World Engineers Day on 4th of March. And theme this year was Engineering for a Healthy Planet. So health is COVID, so I am not discussing, everybody has covered. And I will discuss something about engineering for a healthy planet. Sandeep Parshuram Puria is the founder of Fingers, and as per his recent book, there are 20 thrilling technologies which we will require by the end of 2014. And I am requesting the young engineers who are sitting here, out of these at least 20 engineers by 2040 should be from NIU in these disciplines. And what are these technologies which will be required by 2040? They are that there will be need of cloud security, artificial intelligence, driverless cars so that I can reach here. I'm sorry I'm late because car broke. If there is no driver, I could have reached on time. People's job profile will change, work from home, make cooking and you are talking and you can just work from home also. Green energy, vernacular languages will not be a problem. I am speaking to Hindi and it will automatically go to you in English or French or Germany, whichever language you want. Green energy will be affordable, which is costly. Effortless charging, wherever I want, I can charge my mobile. If I'm talking to you with this energy, maybe my mobile is charged. These are areas we should work. Space tourism will be a reality. Surgery will be by robotics. Gadgets will be controlled by clouds. Routine work will be by robots. For example, now house cleaning. In this COVID, we learned a lot. D-Bot, which is available on Amazon. You just put 400 ml of water and in 45 minutes this much area will be clean. Totally mopping will be done and it is very good and I am using that also. The few other things will be that blockchain technology for banking purpose, credit card will be a virtual, there will be very thin computers, TV maybe you can just roll down in your suitcase, carry with you and use it wherever you want. Remote meetings will be there. There is no need for us to come and meet in the seminar room. Wearable gadgets, like I can talk without using the mobile or something. Home theater will be required in each and every home so that there is no need to go to theater and having problems from the terrorists. 3D printing, which is the last thing. So again I will request the 20 engineers having such a lovely team with you. The Pro Vice Chancellor, the Chancellor, Registrar who had mentioned about his 5 crore business earlier. I think 20 engineers should be from NIU. And how you can achieve that, I will request the Pro Vice Chancellor and the Director Sahab, you should have much more interaction with the industry. You should make sure every week or every month, if you can afford, there should be one visitor from industry. Second thing I will request you, I'm sorry this morning and again whenever I talk to Singhal Sahab, he gives me one tip, कि जैसा हो रहा है होने दो, change मत करो कुछ. But such change is also required. I will request you, person like us, please don't give us short. Don't give us this memento. I have around 150 at my home. One day I am thinking to take a photograph, put it on LinkedIn. Give a tie at least. That's the reason I came without tie. Give a thala. Give a thala at least so that somebody, your wife or family can use it, so that we can avoid plastic carrying bags which people are carrying here. So these changes are required. Sampling is very good. Please convert into tulsi. The reason is tulsi gives oxygen in the night hours. Okay, or give a plant which is long lasting, snake cactus type of thing, so that I remember it came from NIU. And if possible, you go for a pot having NIU emblem on it, which is much more like CII to it. And for this the suggestion, I am not charging anything for progress. So let's talk about engineering. I have finished what type of engineers I need from NIU. Few more minutes, sir. Healthy planet. Being environment man, because of this is my field, I will say there was a time when we used to say, either you can go for development or you can go for environmental control. If you're making a dam, you have to cut the trees. Things have got changed now. You can go for development, sustainable development without hampering the environment. However, air, water, solid waste and biodiversity, these are very important for us. Such a green campus it is. I was so lucky when I was coming, I have not seen anywhere a piece of paper or anything else also. Lifting is not there. One thing, sorry, that staff is not here with whom I came. I don't know whether he's here. He's here, sorry. You know, just driving is not here. Make sure you are driving 45 kilometers a day. 5 minutes is not going to make a difference. Your life is very much important for home as well as for this college. Temperature is rising. 3 days back it was very cold. Today it is hot. Climate change is visible. So everybody has to do a little bit about the climate also. There is a need for develop engineering solution for better air conditioning, for better ecosystem. If this is not in energy conservation is need of the hour, and this is something called, it will help in climate change, and we have to manage something which is unmanageable, which is climate change or the CO2 which we are emitting into the atmosphere. Modi ji's initiative is very good for a healthy planet, which is Swachh Bharat. Okay, everybody has to contribute. I am carrying this with me, and what I do, I am sorry to say, I will keep in my socks. This is not. Today I am carrying this water bottle so that I can throw it, otherwise I always carry a thermos with me. So certain things we have to bring in our routine life change. Just bin it. Whatever you have which is not useful, you want to throw, keep it in your purse, pocket, bag and bin it wherever you find a bin. If you don't have it in institution, Mr. Registrar is here, I am sure he will provide some more. Recycle it. Whatever is possible, paper. You will be surprised, since 40 years I have not seen a kavari at my home. And I believe in individual social responsibility, ISR, not CSR. And what is ISR is whatever I have, whether it's a bed sheet or shirt or pant or utensil or broken thing, it goes to the people who are working for me like maids, or it goes to the people who are sweeping outside like housekeeping stuff. I just keep it outside. Anything on the right hand side is for you to take it. Left hand side is the couriers and those type of things are coming from Amazon, for example. You should set up an action team here, Eco Club. I will help you if you want. And you, every institute, it's not the job of 3 or 4th or 5th class student. It is job for us also. Because most of us even throwing today on roads what we are driving. Like these bottles of the Pepsi can. Efficient, make sure you should take care. There are few products available with environmental criteria. If anybody can tell me what is Eco Mark of India, I will give my shawl to him or her. Eco Mark, it means that this product is environment friendly. Eco Mark of this country is a khada, and I suggested to ministry, not even a single product is available in this country so-called Eco Mark. Whereas in the US, if you go, you will find soap also, you will find many things. And I